It is a beautiful October day here in the nation's capital. We have the historic Rideau Canal, UNESCO World Heritage Site, and we have an exciting new project today. This is going to be called the Canal Job, and we are renovating a condo that has not been touched since the 80s. It was the original owner. Our clients have just taken possession of it today, and so we are going to get started on a demolition and reconstruction of that unit. This is the Canal Job. And this is it. As you can see, very dated, not original, nothing special. We are in call it the living room right now. We're going to be doing a kind of privacy wall. You don't want to be able to see the whole unit when you come in, so we're going to create a privacy wall here. We need a focal point in the room. This is just kind of a big open box, so there's going to be a fireplace on this wall right here, and then we're actually going to turn one bedroom into two. So there's going to be a door. You can see the tape on the wall already here to here. And this is gonna be workroom, office, den, spare bedroom situation. This room's getting new flooring, new paint, new ceiling. Everything's fresh, everything's new. And obviously we get a great view out to the canal. Let me take you into the kitchen here and we'll show you what we're gonna do in there. This is the kitchen. For its time, it was a decent sized kitchen. It's not up to our snuff, not up to our modern standards. So this little side bench, I don't know what this was supposed to be, but it's gonna be replaced by cabinetry all the way across. And we're actually gonna build a wall right along this line here. So this is gonna become the new kitchen, and we're gonna be building a butler's pantry back here. Great part is we're going to have the sink in the same spot, but it's gonna be flipped on the other side. And then the dishwasher is actually gonna stay in the same spot here. And we already have a drain, which is great news. So we're trying to reuse a lot of the existing infrastructure. Because we're in a condo, we're limited on how we can move things around. We're allowed to change the finishes, we're not allowed to change the base building. So that's why we're gonna be keeping it here. So Veronica and Chris from Timberware are doing our walkthrough because we just got in here for the first time and double checking all our measurements. In the den behind me, we're gonna be doing new cabinetry in the exact same spot. And so it's gonna stay relatively the same. The bedrooms are gonna change quite a bit. Let's go over there and take a look. So, gigantic bedroom all the way back to here. What's it missing though? Walk-in closet. So this is actually going to become the walk-in closet here. We're going to close this area off. We're going to do a little kitty corner thing here. Turns out this is concrete, structural column, so we can't remove it. But we're going to be pulling out all the old cabinetry here, turn this into the walk-in closet, and then the bed area is going to stay the same. You can probably guess where the bed was before. We're going to keep it in the same spot because it makes sense. These closets are all going to come out. There is a heating pipe and return inside this bulkhead, so we're going to see what we can do about making adjustments. Not a great situation. Now, the bathroom back here is the ensuite. I just stepped back in time into the 80s. Do you notice there's no shower in here? So we're going to pull this out. There's going to be a shower going in this place here, and we're going to keep everything else in the same spots again. We're limited on what we can do because it's a condo. We can't just start blowing out walls and everything like that. This is a firewall between this unit and the hallway, so we're very limited. So tasteful updates, showering here, and then let me take you over to the other bathroom as well. Another terribly 80s bathroom. This is coming out, obviously. I don't know. But we're gonna be replacing this with a shower, and we're actually gonna take a chunk of this closet as well, bring the shower further out. I just popped the ceiling to try and find out where the water shutoffs were. That's why we've got a bit of mess already. But we found them, but we're gonna be doing a lovely access panel in there. Toilet sink's in the same spot, bed sink's in the same spot, and we're just gonna be replacing the shower in here. Obviously, all new finishes all the way around. That's pretty much the whole place. Let's get on the demo. I'm locked. It's locked. Okay. All right, so big changes here. Not really. We've moved the closet out. It was originally 19 inches deep, needing 24 inches to put a coat with a regular hanger. So got that moved out. Small details. In the laundry room here, we've opened everything up for the electricians. We have our panel and our water shutoffs you need to adjust. So we've opened everything up and got it ready for them. They're gonna finish it tomorrow, and then we're boarding this room. So I'm very happy with how the progress has gone here. You can see. One of the other challenges we've hit is there's only about 3/4 of an inch between the ceiling and the subfloor of the unit above. So one of the main things we're having to focus on is figuring out how to do that. We're going to be switching from regular 120 volt pot lights to actually low voltage pot lights. It's going to give us an opportunity to get these little small 1-inch thick pucks that'll fit into the ceiling nicely. So very happy about that. Over here, we ended up ripping out just the whole door frame because it just didn't work and it was a big mess. So The guys have reframed this wall. We're ready to board this back over again. In the bathrooms here, we've got the pocket door ready to come out and ready to go back in. So this one's ready to go. We've removed everything. We found quite a bit of mold in the existing spot, so we killed all that. But we're ready to now start putting it back together. Plumber's here tomorrow to start work on that. Bit of a mess with the existing building shutoffs, but we spoke with building management. They're taking care of that. All these weird little things you never expect to find. Every condo seems to be different from that. On this side, again, reframed the doorway. It's ready to go. This is our new walk-in closet. So pocket door off of here and be on that side. It's a good size. I think it's a pretty good size. Very happy with this. Considering it's in an existing bedroom, it's pretty good. Not a lot of changes over here. Just one little thing I want to point out. So the bulkheads were all at different heights, which was really strange. I've never seen that before. But what we've done is we've reframed these two bulkheads to match that bulkhead. So now everything's at the upper height. So we've gained this extra inch you can see on the back here. Just a little bit different, but from an architectural point of view, it just looks so much better. Biggest change here in the kitchen. So we have a butler's pantry on this side, and then the existing kitchen is going to stay relatively in the same spots, but a few changes. So this was an island sink. It's actually going to be a wall-mounted sink now, fit into the regular cabinetry. So part of the design to minimize cost and disruption, because we're limited on what we can do inside a condo, we're going to keep the sink in the same spot, but turn it from an island to a wall mount. So it's kind of the big change we're having here. There was a dishwasher here, so we knew there was a drain, so we're going to reuse this drain for the new sink. So just kind of reimagining a lot of situations. We do have to bring the ceiling down. We have an existing drain for the unit above right here, and that's constraining our ceiling height, so that's what we're having to focus on. If you remember, there was a bulkhead here before, and so that's what it was hiding. One of the things too is building management's going to let us drill a hole in the outside wall. This is kind of unusual, but I'm happy they're going to let us do it, so we can relocate the hood vent. Otherwise, we're going to have to do a recirculating hood vent, which we prefer not to do. Like we did in the main bedroom, bulkheads got adjusted, and we just moved it up this couple inches. We had the space. They were all built to the same standard back in the 80s when we built this place. We're not too concerned trying to change everything to make it fit. This side here in the living room, the only real change we have is the fireplace has been framed in, and we coated everything in plywood to allow us to tile this. Just gives us enough structure and rigidity. So it's an electric fireplace. We're not worried about combustibility, so it's just something easy we can do. That's all the updates I have for you right now. So without further ado, let's get electrical finished, plumbing roughed in, let's get drywall on, and then we'll be laying flooring before you know it. Let's go. Whew, it's starting to get a bit chilly out there. I can tell you now, I know why they used carpet and tile throughout the whole place when they did it originally, because the floors are crazy out of whack. So we've been pouring soft level, we've poured soft level over the whole area here. We're working through to kind of smooth out all the chunks as we go. Got our floor grinder vacuum set up, but we have started flooring in the other rooms. So we've started to work room to room, of course. We've got our 12 oaks laminate right here. And we've just been working all throughout the place. We've got our big room done, and we're working both directions right now. So this has all been going in. We're wrapping up a few things electrical. Watch out for that stud there. We have passed our plumbing, so we've done all of our infill. We've passed the inspection, so we've poured our concrete and we're ready to start tile now, which is going to start tomorrow morning. Luckily, the building has closed up all of the old plumbing. We found a few little things that have been around since the 80s, so they're a bit worn out. That's going to do it for this episode. We're going to wrap it up here. We're going to start to put the finishing touches on in the next episode and show you the final walkthrough. So until then, we'll see you next time.